Talib Kweli, the BKMC,
Yes.
straight right here in Brooklyn Bowl,
Yes.
just tore down the stage. So 2013, you dropped 2 albums. You just came off of doing 40 days with Macklemore and Big Crit. Where you getting all this energy from? This newfound, or maybe it's always been there.
I don't have any energy at all. I'm extremely tired, and but you know, this is what I do. You know, you get what you ask for, what you pray for. Doesn't matter. I gotta go to 1 Oak, and we're gonna turn up there. Turn up.
So you recorded it on the road. What's the difference between recording an album on the road while you're still performing, as opposed to your usual route of making an album?
I'm on the road often, but I do take the time off to record. Usually when I record a project, but it was good. It was exciting. You know, it's like I'm on the road with Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, and I'm getting and Big Crit. I'm getting inspired every night. I had my engineer with me. I had Reese with me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, after the shows, we just set up in the dressing room, set up in the hotel, wherever we had to do that. It was exciting.
You've always been like an advocate of like do-it-yourself models and this whole movement. And on your album, I think it was the intro track, it was talking about the new distribution models are coming in the old ways are antique. And you yourself just released your album Gravitas on your QualityClub.com. Around the same time, Beyonce just dropped her album out of anywhere. You know, what do you think these new ways of releasing music are going to do for the indie route?
I think that's where it's at, man. You know, people don't respond to corporate marketing plans. You know, Kanye did the same thing with Yeezus. You know, he just kind of dropped it out of nowhere. Like, people respond to the actual artist. So as an artist, we have to take control of what we put out.
Definitely. Also, it's been 15 years, as you know, since one of the greatest group albums I think anybody would have ever heard. You know, one of my favorite verses from you was Respiration. You know, off of BlackStar. You know, great shit. So tell me, what's up with you and Moses in the new album? Because you guys had this Aretha Franklin sample mixtape that it was going around. What's the word on that?
Yeah, I mean, Moses is my good brother, my good friend, and you know, we do a lot of shows together, but we just haven't gotten to the point where we're ready to release music yet.
Okay. And I know that you're always being outspoken and always fighting for the cause of not the lesser man, but also the people. And you was talking about how in New York you understood Trinidad James's viewpoint on the New York radio and I guess and New York artists getting support, but it seems like there's always going to be some people who try to take you down and try to go antagonize you for that viewpoint.
Yeah, I mean, with that, you know, I don't put out no press release or press statement. Somebody asks me a question and I answer honestly, you know, and then that gets taken and turned into a headline or whatever. So, I mean, all I can do is just be honest about how I feel, you know. And I got respect for Trinidad James. I think that he was trying to make a point and he made it important. I understand what he's trying to get at. I also think that Mano was making a point and made it correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like that's my man. You know, me and Mano got records together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but you know, I understand it's a difference between saying the South run New York and saying New York radio play mostly down south. Now, if you want to get into the cause or the rudiments of that, there's a lot of different reasons. It's not always the fault of the artist or the radio station. Sometimes the fans got to take it upon themselves to take some responsibility for what they purchase and what they listening to. You know what I'm saying? But it's whatever, man. As long as you make good music, someone somewhere is going to check for it, even whether it's on the radio or not.
Definitely. So, this is Talib Kweli and Friends, and you have, even with the indie route, you've been able to get any artist you want, basically. Like, I mean, you get the Kendrick Lamar's, you get the Big Chris, anybody, and you get them on your album because people seem like they respect you. What are some, or if there have been any collaborations that haven't happened in the past that you wish could have happened?
Bjork. Do a song with Bjork. Do that.
Really? What kind of flow would you do? Like sometimes, like
I don't know. Yeah, it's gotta happen first.
All right, man. So, any word from the people from 2014? Any New Year's resolution? What's going on with the new music?
Nah, I just hope people go get Gravitas and enjoy it.
All right, thank you, man.
www.qualityclub.com. It's the only place.
Thank you, man.